Welcome to LFN News, a production of LFN Media, bringing you the latest in celebrity news, with specific analysis to keep you in the know of what is going on around you. Although she is now an established musician with hit singles like Swift, Reflection, and Feel on Me, for a long time, R. Kelly's eldest daughter, Joanne Kelly, ran away from pursuing music out of fear of being associated directly with his father. Joanne Kelly is currently a singer who performs under the name Buku Abby. She is the eldest daughter of singer R. Kelly and his ex-wife, Andrea. Her mother served as Kelly's backup dancer and married the Grammy Award-winning musician in 1997 and later divorced him in 2009 following a controversial trial against him. Joanne lives in Miami with her two younger brothers, Jay Kelly and Robert Kelly Jr., who are equally into music. Although she is the daughter of one of pop music's most popular and successful singer-songwriters, commonly referred to as the king of R&B, her father has also had a largely controversial career filled with allegation after allegation. In an interview, Joanne Kelly stressed how challenging it was for her growing up, especially through high school, where her peers were always taking ill of his father as he was always in the news, for all the wrong reasons, prompting her to have a negative attitude towards the music industry early on in life. "I think you get to see a different side of it, than somebody who sees it from the outside and gets to see only the glitz and glam. I got to see the not so pleasant part of it. I didn't want to be in the industry," said 21-year-old Abby, born Joanne Kelly. Even long before her birth, her father R. Kelly was already facing allegations of abuse and was under constant scrutiny for his interactions with his protégés. By the time Joanne was a child growing up, although R. Kelly was a multi-platinum star, raking up hit after hit like the Grammy-winning I Believe I Can Fly, he was also on trial on allegations of inappropriate conduct with women. He would eventually be acquitted in 2008, but not without damage to his name. According to Joanne, going to public school for the first time as an early teen was most challenging for her. There, she heard stories about her father that she had never heard, nor imagined possible before. "At home it's normal, you're living a life with your parents, your dad and mom aren't going to go into all the bad things that might be going on outside of home. But kids in school don't necessarily care. When I was in 5th and 6th grade is when I started learning the sore part of it, the not so good part. I think that was the hardest part for me because for so long, I went with this image of who my dad was and what my family was," she lamented. Joanne Kelly stressed things at school were so horrible to the point that she even contemplated ending her own life. Then, she remembers singing on stage during a performance in high school, which she said actually felt like drugs, even though school is where her life almost ended. "I needed more of this," she added. "Clearly I can't keep running from this anymore. Ever since then, I've been in it and it's literally saved my life." Joanne faced a unique obstacle, however, when she entered the music industry. Her fears were just about to come true. She couldn't ignore the fact that R. Kelly was her father. She believes being his daughter is like a double-edged sword of sorts. "I definitely run across challenges. People wanting to work with me despite my dad, or people not wanting to work with me just because of who he is," she said. "I've definitely come across turmoil. Being judged for really no reason at all, just based off associations. I've however been pushing through it against all odds. Music saved my life, so there's really nothing that would be able to stop me," Joanne confessed. Joanne made the deliberate decision not to pursue her music career under the name her parents gave her to cut off her direct association with her father, based on the challenges she faced early on in her career. After first going by the name REIA, she finally settled for the stage name Buku Abby. She worked diligently on her debut EP, Don't Call Me, which was published in March 2019 and has since registered some good progress. The album, which is similar to those of other contemporary musicians in the alternative R&B genre, was actually produced by her sibling, Jay Kelly. She acknowledges that she and her father have a passion for creating music. "There are many aspects of him as an artist that motivate me. He has made mistakes in his life and other things that he's dealing with, but when it comes to that, I can't take that away from him. That's the one thing that will always keep us connected. She stressed. Joanne confessed she has always thought, and still believes that she and her father will once mend their broken relationship, blaming the distance on her mother. Under her former stage name REIA, she collaborated with her father on the song, "Wanna Be There," a plea to restore their broken relationship. It appears on his 2015 album, The Buffet. When you conquer the world, I just wanna be there. But no matter how successful, baby girl, when you need someone to lean on, I just wanna be your shoulder, R. Kelly sings to Joanne on the song. At that time I was in a place where I was genuinely trying to have a relationship with my father, but it was so complicated at that time, as it always is. She said. It was a great experience, I'm glad that I did it, but it just wasn't like what everybody assumed, and that's the part that sucks. It wasn't this big kumbaya moment. She added. Joanne said she tries not to pay attention to the daily updates about her father's allegations. I don't let that be a part of my everyday life. Joanne, in 2019, also appeared on the WeTV reality series Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta alongside her mother and choreographer Joanne Kelly, who expressed her pride in her daughter's success. I'm elated just watching my baby grow into this young woman and be unapologetic about who she is and what she stands for and what she believes in. Just being her own artist and owning her artistry, and not coming out trying to be or ride the tail of being R. Kelly's daughter. She's really going at this alone, and that's what brings her and myself pride, Joanne Kelly said. But Joanne Kelly, who was featured in the Surviving R. Kelly documentary series, and has accused her former husband of domestic abuse, has also been disheartened by what she sees as the public stereotyping Joanne because of R. Kelly's alleged misdeeds. Joanne says the foul words she heard in school, that almost caused her to end her life, have instead prepared her for what's to come. Growing up has given me an armor. She stressed. I just want people to know that, at the end of the day, the stereotypes that you may have for other people, may make you miss out on experiencing who they really are. Joanne warned, reminding the public of the common saying, don't judge a book by its cover, because 9 times out of 10 you will find you are completely wrong. That's all we had for you today. Thank you for watching LFN News, a production of LFN Media, giving you another view of issues at hand. To get notified whenever we post a new video, subscribe to this channel now and hit the notification icon. And remember to give us your comment on the subject matter below.